MOSVELTTT Law was established in 2009, but forming the team behind it actually began years before that.
You have to be very careful about the personalities involved. So that's why, while still in law school, I actually approached Roddy Tuason, and said that, pare, I have a plan. Amongst all of the people here in law school, I think we might work together well to execute that plan.
Eventually, through the years, we were able to still connect with each other and maintain our contact. And then at one point, we decided to form the firm.
Joining them were contemporaries who were either former colleagues or law school friends of John Molo. And so, in 2009, guided by this vision to disrupt the industry, they formed MOSVELTTT. They introduced faster and cost-efficient ways to handle even the most complex transactions. Where a traditional firm would need 10 lawyers, MOSVELTTT gets the job done with 3.
We try to push the envelope, and so I think that's the biggest growth driver for the firm, always trying to do things better.
It's really us, the partners who were doing all the work.
They made efficiency the cornerstone of their practice, lowering costs and decreasing turnaround times.
Engineers have been doing that for years. Architects can do it. Why can't lawyers?
Still, building a firm was not easy.
In first few years namin, talagang any case na papasok sa law firm, syempre, wala kang luxury of choice na mamili ng kaso.
Something as simple as do the photocopying, which associates in law firms will take for granted.
Fortunately, their reputations as top performers in their old firms worked to their advantage.
To begin with, we're not new. You've actually been working with us at the time that we were working for the other firms.
We wanted to be a firm that's known for excellent work. We wanted to be a top-of-mind firm as early as those initial years.
This mindset allowed the firm to reach new heights in just under a decade. Its lawyers who handled landmark cases and billion-dollar deals involving domestic and international entities.
Working on the arbitration case with your team have been a highlight for me over the last 1 or 2 years. The dedication of John, Aldrich, Darwin, and Keisha, among others, have been exemplary. More importantly, I have never had so much fun working in a basement in a musty room that had not been used for the last 10 years. You have all become wonderful friends.
Among its many Supreme Court victories are cases about good governance and electoral reform. And successfully reversing a previous Supreme Court decision that prejudiced agricultural innovation and progress.
It really set the tone with respect to how we should treat GMOs in the Philippines, because there's always been that negative notion that it's harmful, that all GMOs are an abomination to nature, which is not necessarily the case if you read and study the science behind all of it.
They quickly established a firm track record in highly technical fields such as energy and public utilities and natural resources. MOSVELTTT was instrumental in the setup of the Philippines' pioneer fintech startup.
Basically, every single interaction was high quality, and great firms are built not on single moments, but are built on consistent, high quality output. And this was a complex process that we were going through. If there were some questions coming back from the SEC, and each and every step along the journey, quality of answers that the partners were preparing was very high quality. There was no stone left unturned.
MOSVELTTT's quality of service soon found recognition from the Supreme Court and international organizations like the International Financial Law Review, Legal 500, and the Asia Business Law Journal. MOSVELTTT's areas of practice allow it to help clients navigate a fast-changing and increasingly complex world. The firm also takes pride in providing legal services pro bono as a matter of tradition and not just as a nod to corporate social responsibility.
You want to win your case, it doesn't matter kung paying yung client or not. What matters is, napanalo mo yung kaso.
Consistent with this vision, MOSVELT continues to take pride in its ability and courage to lead innovation in the profession.
Very recently, we allowed our associates to work from home for 1 day a week, which I believe is something that was unthinkable or unheard of during the days that we were associates.
Success can come in many forms and sizes, but for MOSVELT and its lawyers, it all boils down to client satisfaction.
That's what I always tell the associates. When we transact with a client, when we transact with another party, that they should not be on the losing end. So that's, I think that's the very reason why MOSVELT is able to retain and even build and attract other clients. It's because of that mentality of wanting to contribute.
What I saw in John and MOSVELT is that element of trust. When he deals with you, when the firm interacts with you, you will have that sense that you're in the right place, that they will defend you to the best they can, and that clients like myself could sleep well at night.
This is the story of MOSVELT Law. Efficient, innovative, fast-paced, world-class.